no bubble out in my corner. Just go putting things in order. Hey, no bubble out in my corner. Just go putting things in order. Oh, behave. I was outside on a hopeless day, tryna bump rides on an OT wave. White boys screaming out OT day. Hey.
Hi guys, my name is Lindsay Foncham, and this is my first video, I guess recorded video of me sharing part of my life. And I really wanted to record my birth. Told my husband, hey, maybe we should record this birth. I think I could do it. I think I wanted the whole process recorded. We didn't get to record my son when I gave birth to him, but I kind of just wanted to do something different. This is Lillian. I'm actually holding our second baby. Lillian, she is KO right now, well, trying to sleep. For those mamas who already know how it is and what you endure with giving birth, you may relate to some of the things that you're gonna see on this clip. Hope you enjoy. August 10th, probably around 2-3 o'clock, I started to feel like an intense contraction, but more so it felt like cramps. And I had a feeling, I was like, yeah, this might be the day that she is coming. Actually, the due date was August 10th. So, but I thought, you know, second child, she may come a little early. That's what the doctors were telling me, like, oh, she may come early because it's your second. The girl came right on her due date. So around 4 is when I really felt like I felt an intense like contraction, and I'm on my bed. I probably nudged Will, like, I think it's starting. I think this is like the real deal. And it sure enough was. I called my doula. Shout out to Victoria. She did awesome. I wanted to have a doula this time because my last pregnancy I didn't have, it was just Will and I. We were prepared. We took the, what's that class called again? The Lamaze class. We took the Lamaze class, and Will learned how to do all his little stretches and help me endure each contraction. But because of COVID and because of all the changes, obviously you guys know 2020, all the way in and out to 2021, it's not stopping. And we didn't take any classes. We kind of were just like, oh, we got this. We did this with Liam, our first child, so can't be that hard. But I don't know, I just had a heavy feeling of like, man, maybe you should reach out to get a doula to help you, like, with anxiety, help you to just endure this contraction, this time of labor. And I did, and she was awesome. Like, she did massages, she set up the entire place, put the candles, it was nice. And throughout the time, every contraction, she had her methods of how to help with alleviating the pain, and it was amazing. Even though I still, you know, of course, felt the contraction, and when it got more intense, we knew, like, okay, like, when the contraction gets close together, then we're gonna head over to the hospital. So that's what we did. We did most of my labor here at home. So she probably arrived at 6 all the way to about 2:30. I just endured, like, going through the contractions with her here, and hubby here, and Liam was here helping out a little bit. And yeah, then we head right over to the hospital when it was time. So this is the funny part. The whole time I anticipated doing a video recording birthing, I did not know how much, like, man, patience and endurance you have to allow somebody to sit there and record you, especially having my husband record. Because when we left to head to the hospital, I was so much pain. I was so annoyed by this man. Like, I'm enduring contraction pain and this guy just whips out his camera to record. It was like a part of us heading there. I'm just like, turn off the camera, get it off me, get it off. And yeah, it was intense. I think by the time we got to the hospital, I was looking at, well, like, I don't want to be recorded. Forget this idea. I don't know what I was thinking. That pain is something serious, y'all. Like, it's serious. So when we get to the hospital, everything happened so fast. Like, we get there, they check us in, and I'm just like, I'm just telling the nurse, I'm like, my contractions are closed. I'm in like so much pain. They finally bring the wheelchair, they bring us up to our room, and the nurses, they check me and they're like, oh, you're 8 to 9 centimeters. And I'm like, what? 8 to 9? They're like, yeah, you're about to push this baby. You're about to push. And my OBG walks in, she checks, and she's like, oh, your water hasn't broken yet. I'm like, yeah, it didn't break, and maybe should we let it break naturally? And she's like, no, we could do it manually. We could break it right now. We could pop the water right now. And they do that. They get their tool, they insert it in, and I feel the water leaking down. And next thing you know, she is feeling for, I guess they were checking to see the heart rate, or checking to see the baby, to see if her head moved down. And when she is checking, I see her like freeze, and they yell out a code, and all I know is I hear umbilical cords wrapped around her neck and no heart rate, like no heartbeat. They cannot find a pulse on her. So they rush me. I just remember a nurse jumping on my bed, sticking her hand to hold the umbilical cord, because I'm guessing it was starting to hang out, or it was trying to come down, and she's holding it, and they're pushing my hospital bed all the way to the ER, and I just hear them saying, we're gonna have to do an emergency section. And I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. This is like 15 minutes into the hospital, and I get rushed into the ER. And I'm surrounded probably by like 15 to 20 nurses, doctors just surrounding me, and they're all yelling at each other, because this was serious. I didn't realize, like, yo, this is like life and death. We could lose our child right now. And it was intense. I just reflecting back, like, it was really intense. I didn't know what if to cry or to like scream. I just paused and prayed. I just prayed, like, God, please help us get through this. And I remember they're like, does she have epidural? I'm like, I don't have no med. Do not cut me. I don't have no med. I do not have epidural right now. And they sedated me. They put me to sleep. They put the mask on my face, and your girl was KO. By the grace of God, Lillian was delivered via C-section, and she came out. I'm still obviously knocked out, and they bring her to Will. Will is holding his daughter, and they bring me out later. And yeah, it was, I just remember just being in a shock, like, wow, I did not plan to have this C-section. Like, I thought we were just gonna do a regular labor birth, just like Liam, push, and boom, we're done. But no, like, God had other plans. I just remember just reflecting on that a lot while I was recovering in the hospital, just like, yo, I actually went through a major surgery so that baby girl could be born safely. And man, it's a miracle. Like, it truly opened my eyes to see, like, man, the range of what women endure just to bring life in, and man, like, how God created us, like, in his sovereignty to give us strength to go through each moment. And I think that really is what helped me, is to go through each moment from when I got there to recovering, walking for the first time after the C-section, how the intense pain of like, man, this is just different. Even from coming back home. So that was something I did not expect. And for me, faith is number one. Support from my husband and family, just everybody checking in and praying for us and bringing food. Yes, it's really helped out a lot. Man, for us, it was just beautiful to see Liam meet his baby sister for the first time. And he did so well. He did so well. Like, he did not... I thought he would have probably rejected her or just kind of like, oh, whoa, who is this?
Liam!
Look, she's right there.
See her? See the baby?
That's your baby sister. Who's that?
Baby.
This the baby? Look, come kiss the baby.
That's right.
Happy!
You happy?
Yay!
Come kiss the baby.
Give baby a big kiss.
Give baby a kiss.
Mwah.
Come.
Oh. I think he's happy to be here. Yay! My baby boy.
Yeah, it made me cry. It made Mama Bear cry. That's just one thing that I've always hoped is just sibling to have a close relationship, and you know, I'm sure they're gonna get into their little fights when they're older, but just the importance of like family. It was just beautiful to see like that sibling love from him as a big brother, showing that to his baby sister.